land of flowers, land of light. Florida, where our dreams can all take flight. Whether youth's vibrant morning or the twilight of years, there are treasures for all who venture here in Florida. Florida.
floor, take a little time. Come and see, prove me, give a little sign. I'll be there after a while if you want my love. We can boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, we boogie on down, on down. Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Baby, slice it right. We gonna groove tonight.
Let's groove.
Hey, hey,
It's alright.
alright.
Alright. Let's groove. Sit in your shoes and stand up.
Alright,
Alright.
we're gonna groove tonight.
Groove. Get to groove.
Share the spice of life.
Alright.
Baby, slice it right.
Let's groove. Sit in your shoes.
Just wanna groove tonight. Hey,
Let's groove. Let's groove. Listen to music all night. Alright. Let's groove. Sit in your shoes and stand up. Alright.
groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Baby, slice it right. We're gonna groove tonight. Hey,
Hello, everyone, and welcome everyone from watching from Clearwater here today, Community Studios Governor election. My name is Tyree, and I am the moderator of this election. Before we begin, I would like to go over a couple rules for spectators and candidates. For the following candidates are reminded that they have at least 1 minute to speak. After they speak, their mic will be muted and they cannot try to speak. For the spectators should not be going to candidates' direct messages or trying to request to speak or disrupt this election. Without further ado, we will now begin. Starting off with our first candidate, J.A. Reinhart. Our next candidate, which is Huey K. Taylor. As we proceed or waiting for the rest of the candidates to show up, uh, candidates are reminded that they have at least 5 questions. Questions will be asked accordingly upon each candidate. Starting off with the first question, which just is going to be for candidate J. A. Reinhardt. Mr. Reinhardt, what makes you the best candidate?
Well, I'll tell you what makes me the best candidate. I feel there's many reasons, not only my experience, but I feel like I am really good with people. I'm a people liker. I feel like with my morals and what I could do, I feel like I could really get with the people. I could really cooperate with them. I could really unite us together and actually get them to bring us ideas to the table. And a lot of my policies and a lot of what I want to do with Clearwater, I feel like I have a lot to bring to the table. And also, one of the things is I strongly believe that the government, you guys shouldn't work for us. We should work for you. So I feel like just a lot of what I do, a lot of my previous experience, I feel like I can make Clearwater better. And I just feel like I could really do a great job with this stuff.
Okay. Next question, Mr. Tyler. What makes you the best candidate? Mr. Taylor. Okay. Might be having some technical issues, but we'll move on to the next question. The next question for you, Reinhardt, is as a candidate, what will you do to make the position better?
To make the position better.
Yes.
Like, sorry, can you elaborate? Like the position, like what I would do to make the position better?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if we're talking about like overall in Florida, or are you talking about like just the government
Overall in
position?
Florida, yes.
Oh, overall. Okay. Yes, right. So what I will do to make it better is I want to add more stuff where civilians have more stuff to do. I want to incorporate more stuff. I want to add more businesses like cafes, restaurants. I want to make it so there's funner stuff to do. Maybe a lottery system where people could experiment, have fun, try to make money. More open jobs that don't take an application to do, like cafe. Some funner stuff to do. And also, I feel like with my commissioner of law enforcement, Durmax, I feel like Durmax could really help Florida, especially with the law enforcement side. So I feel like there's some people who just need a little bit more training, and I feel like he could really get that around, set expectations for the department, and especially that overall right now, only one department is doing really good, and I will say FHP is doing amazing. I love FHP, but there's other departments like police department, sheriff. They really need help right now. They need someone. They need a leader. They need someone. And I feel like in my department, we could help get those leaders, set those expectations, open up more new jobs, is open up good policies. Like, for example, I'm a strong believer that no U.S. citizen should be able to burn the United States American flag.
Okay.
I want to add attorneys into the state. Many ideas like that.
Okay. All right. On to the next questions, Huey Taylor. Same
Yes.
question for you. As a candidate, what will you do to make the position better?
As a governor? As a governor?
Yes.
Uh, well, Well, he kind of set on my ideas.
Okay. All right, we'll move on to the next question. Starting off with you, Tyler Taylor, again. This question is currently now within our community. Our activity is growing. However, what can you do to increase our community engagement? Taylor.
Advertise.
Okay. Will that be all, Taylor?
Yes.
Okay. Same question for you, Reinhart.
All right, so advertise is a good part, but I'm a believer advertising doesn't matter if you don't show in that you're putting in the work. Like I previously said, I want to get new department heads. I want help. I want to work with Thermax. I want to help us get a new department head. I feel like if we could be able to get people to fill those spots, I feel like people could look at us. They could see that not only FHP is open, but many other departments that they could join. So they're not forced to join under one department. I want to incorporate more things for civilians. I want people to look at us and say, wow, there's more than we could do than just be a civilian, than just roam around and get pulled over. We have a lot of fun activities. More giveaways. I want to advertise, of course. I really want to help Snickers with his advertising department to help us grow, be a better community, and a lot of things. I don't want to just advertise. I want to do something where the community can look at us and be encouraged to join us in game and to roleplay with us.
Okay. Thank you. Next question. This will be for Taylor. Our level of emergency services is an all-time low. What are your important factors to consider when training these emergency services to be the best?
Can you say it again?
Our level of emergency services is an all-time low. What are important factors to consider when training our emergency services to be the best?
Well, I would say have them take notes of what they're learning, so then they can be able to memorize and make sure they're paying attention to the trainings.
Will that be all?
Yes.
Okay. Same question for you, Reinhart. Would you like for me to repeat the question?
No, sir. Now, I think some important factors for emergency services to be the best they could be. I feel like realistic scenario based. I love what FHP does. I have a cousin, Jay Bet. For FHP, they do a lot of realistic scenarios, what you will actually do. And I feel like if we want our manage our services to be the best that they can be, I feel like they need to put in realistic scenarios. They need to put in the simulation. They need to learn teamwork, coordination, and they need to learn professionalism. And they need to learn the most important thing, in my opinion, is being able to take accountability. I want them to know where if they do something wrong, they know they did something wrong, and they could say that was my mistake instead of saying you are wrong. And I feel like those are some important skills to help our law enforcement officers. Now, you mentioned it was an all-time low. Now, staying to all-time low, I already said some stuff that I want to do to help the growth of law enforcement, like adding new department heads. And if possible, I want departments, I want to add a media. I want them to be able to post their propaganda, their media. I want them to be able to have a media team to help them advertise and get their department out there.
Okay. Next question. This will be for Tyler. Based on the depths of all departments in Clearwater, what suggestions can you give to make them operate better?
I would say I would say what was the question?
Based on the depths as of these Clearwater departments, what suggestions can you give to make them operate better? Tyler?
I would say work on work like cafes, restaurants, and um making sure that people understand what they're doing for the responsibilities of their job. I would say like promote skill and staff.
Okay. All right. Will that be all?
Yes.
Okay. On to the next candidate, Reinhart.
May you repeat that question?
Yes. So based on the depths, which is the Clearwater departments, what suggestions can you give to make them operate better?
So some ideas I could give them is I could have them focus on community engagement. Like I said, kind of the first question. I want them to show the community that they're out there. I want them focus on engagement. Help them get to know people. Stuff like that. More like events. Some other stuff is having those services have stronger leadership is important. People who can make good decisions, and I want to be able for improve our resources towards that services. Kind of give them more resources to work on, so they could so they could help with more like events, incorporate more stuff, and that's kind of some suggestions I would give them if I'm trying to help them improve their operations.
Okay. All right. Now moving on to the next question. How would you market Clearwater, Florida, to make people involved? This is for next question of Taylor.
Can you repeat that?
This question is, how would you market Clearwater, Florida, to get people involved?
Um, you add on?
So for this marketing, how different ways would you market marketing strategies, different type of marketing ideas that you would basically market Clearwater, Florida?
I would say posting on social media, advertising little snippets.
Okay. Okay. Will that be all?
Yeah.
All right. Next question for Reinhardt.
All right. Now, of course, I have many ideas. Some of you may or may not know me, but I was foundation here, and I feel like I could add many good ideas for marketing. And some stuff when taking accountability to market, I feel like we need to build a strong brand identity, show unique themes, aesthetics, kind of like professional visuals, like graphics, banners, and stuff like that. Which, of course, we already have some stuff like that, and of course, we need to optimize our Roblox group, which we have. But of course, I think hosting events and activities is one of the most important thing into marketing ourselves, because we need to show the community that we are also engaged, we are also doing stuff. And I feel like what he said, leverage on social media is really important. I think we need to have people like the marketing department, which Snickers run. We should have people who are kind of on the social media team, having them use stuff like TikTok, Instagram, X, YouTube, whatever, stuff like that. And we could build a media team. A media team that I guess you could say like propaganda, that shoot these fun videos, these cool looking videos to help kind of like show us kind of some unique stuff about us. It can have some cool, interesting stuff like that, and collaboration with influencers too. People with have a bigger name basing would be some great people to talk to because those people will always bring on more people, and you know, I then and stuff like that is what I think we should do. And of course, we need to offer values to our members. We need to offer them like exclusive perks, stuff like that. And I think that's some stuff that we could do. But I also think we should track our engagement to just see kind of how we're performing, and that's kind of just some stuff that I would do to market ourselves.
All right, time. Thank you. Okay, this will be the next last question. This question is based on the fire department that is being most in debt. How would you help get the fire department out of debt? Starting off with candidate Taylor.
Uh, I would I would say provide more taxpayer funds and use less equipment for police and use for fire and mm, and then I would say identify and eliminate all the maintaining critical services and mm, and I would say increase reliance on trained volunteers to reduce staffing costs and service quality and educate residents about the fire department's financial challenges. And that's all.
All right. Same question for you, Reinhardt.
Okay, well, first, obviously, I don't believe we should remove budgets from law enforcement. Law enforcement has what they need, and they need it to keep our streets safe. Now, he has this idea. He wants to make our streets safe, but I have an idea for him. He could make our streets safer if he stayed off the street, because he has a big criminal record. But besides that, what I would do for our FD department is I'll analyze our financial situation. I'll look at our finances, and I'll identify what the big costs are. I would remove non-essential stuff to the FD costs. Um, I'll talk to contractors, stuff like that, and I will try to add more of more funding, more people from our community to see that maybe our local FD is struggling and see if they want some donations to help us out. I will not, of course, raise up our taxes. I don't want people to have a struggle with more taxes. I will also have a volunteer program to utilize trained volunteers. Um, Maybe we could add maybe some kind of like internships, stuff like that. We could use like public bonds. We could look into some people, maybe some investors, and maybe some staffing adjustment, maybe some things that could use to help us save on energy, like reducing utility costs, improving more energy efficient practices, and kind of just stuff like that is what I would do.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is now the end of Community Studios Clearwater Governor election. I would like to thank you, spectators, for joining, and also thank Clearwater, Florida Highway Patrol for helping out with protecting the election debate. Also, I would like to also let everyone know that the voting process is starting now once the poll has been announced on the ballot. There will be two candidate names, which is going to be Jay and Reinhart. Those are the two candidates. Let me go back and make sure I get the names right. Okay, so J. A. Reinhart and Huey K. Taylor will be the two candidates on the ballot for the choice of your governor for Clearwater, Florida. So, everyone have a wonderful rest of your night and enjoy the next session that's going to be hosted by Server Enforcement of Clearwater, Florida server moderators. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your night.
I love all of you guys. Thank you everyone for being here. By the time we move to a normal